Hi, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess. I am here back with part two. Part one cut off, so if you all did not see part one, now is when you need to stop. Go see part one because it's going to be the only way that you can understand part two. And I'm just going to pick up where I left off because it's a lot of information, guys. So, when I left off on part one, I was talking about the woman that I always believed to be my mother, the only person I knew as my supposed mother, although she didn't act like a mother towards me and did some very abusive things to me throughout my entire life. Nevertheless, what I was explaining to you all is on my birth certificate, it states that she gave birth to me when she was 16 years old, allegedly, supposedly, and that I was born in 1984. Well, I told you all in a previous video that when I was switched at birth and the phony adoption happened and everything, my documentation was falsified. Okay, so my year of birth is completely wrong. I'm actually younger than what I am. I if I was born in 84, I would be 37 right now. But it seems that I was born 2 years later. I was born in actually 86. So what I was explaining to you all is Sarita was pregnant during that time. But she was not pregnant with me. She was never pregnant with me because she is not my real mother. She was, in fact, pregnant by her own father from, an incestuous situation. She was pregnant by her own father who was having sex with her, who had raped her. And she killed that baby because she did not want it. Or whatever, because it was an incest baby, or what have you. However, she did have a brief relationship with my dad, Larry Ziegler. So, 2 years later is when I was born. Okay, so my complete birth certificate has totally been falsified. With the year or whatever. As far as I know, I was actually born on March the 6th, but I was actually born in 1986 and not 1984, as I have always thought. So I wanted to clarify that as well because my spirit guides tell me that Sarita was 18 years old when I was born and I was switched at birth. There was this faulty adoption type of thing that went on. I was given to Sarita's family, or supposedly adopted by Sarita's family, and that's when this whole fraudulent thing went down. And I was basically replaced with her incest baby that she had with her dad. I was replaced with that baby. And, from then they played this role like her and my dad had a baby together, and that was me, and I was the only child. And this is like literally the lies that have been told from day one, and that's all I ever knew. But there was a lot of traumatic things that happened to me when I was younger, and so, I told you all the whole shebang about how everything went down. My dad and his sister that I did not know he had, they had an incestuous relationship. My real mother and my dad, they got pregnant together. My real mother was pregnant with twins, which was me and my twin sister. My real mother went on to marry their father, okay, when she was 18 years old. And their father, which would be my grandfather slash stepfather, got married and have been in a relationship together. My twin sister was raised to believe that, supposedly, allegedly, that our grandfather slash stepfather was actually her real father. And like I said in the previous video, I never got to meet these people, not my twin sister, not my real mother, not my grandfather or stepfather. I've never met these people a day before in my life. But I do know that my grandfather, stepfather, he was like an athlete or something of some kind that he got pretty, rich and famous for. I know he was a Mason and into secret societies and different things like that. My real mother, I know she did something dealing with artistry or dealing with the industry as well. And my twin sister, she was in the industry as well. My spirit guides tell me as of some type of singer or and even doing some acting as well. So I just wanted to clarify that situation because like I said in the previous video, it was the same information for Sarita. But in the previous video, I thought that my spirit guides was telling me that my dad and my real mother was cousins and that my real mother went on to marry her other cousin, which would have still been my dad's father. And so, that's how I thought it was, but it's actually in fact how I just explained it to you. It is very crazy. Like I was saying in the previous video, I know it sounds very radical, very outrageous. And I went back and forth. I'm like, how is this even okay? How is this even legal? Like, how do you marry your own daughter? Type of thing. And I asked my spirit guides, I'm like, is this accurate? Am I getting the right information? Am I hearing you correctly? And my spirit guides kept clarifying over and over and over again that yes, I was getting the right information. I even clarified one last time. I said, Most High, please, please clarify that I'm getting the correct and accurate information. And I got a yes that I was getting the correct information. So it's from what I understand, my grandfather slash stepfather was 30 years old at the time when he married his own daughter, who was 18 years old at the time. My spirit guides also was saying what I was telling you in the previous video. Obviously, my grandfather slash, stepfather was into some very serious, kind of satanic things or whatever, as is a lot of these individuals who are in these secret societies and different things like that or whatever, because not only did my spirit guides tell me that he had later raped my twin sister, but that he had even been raping my real mother, which would have been his daughter as well. So this was obviously, a habit, her habit forming for him. He liked taking advantage of younger girls and different things like that. So I wanted to. This was actually a part of the ending of my video, but I wanted to start off with that because it was the only part of the video that or information that I needed to clarify with you all, or re-clarify with you all from something that I spoke on in the previous video. Okay, so like I told you in part one, I have absolutely no reason to lie. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not doing this for likes, shares, views, for any type of compensation. I'm not lying to you. I'm not doing this for clout. This is very embarrassing. All of it, to me, to my daughter, to just it's embarrassing to me, and it's very appalling, and it's been hard for me to deal with that I have just been grossly lied to the way I have my entire life, and these people have betrayed me the way they have, and I can't even believe that I was around them, that I've had my daughter around them, that none of them have been in my daughter's life. Believe it or not, my daughter is 13 years old and she's never spent the night with my supposed mother. Okay, she doesn't do anything for me. She doesn't do anything for my daughter. And the few times that she has is because she's putting on this stunt or this front for other people who's listening and watching, because y'all know that I'm a target. I've already explained this to you all several other times. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point in time, I'm going to go through the spirit reading, the other part of the spirit reading that I have for tonight. As you can see here, I laid out several different spreads of messages that I have pertaining to this situation and information that I'm going to give you as far as tonight. If I did not tell you all that, I hope you all are feeling well and you are doing well. I always like to come on and speak and tell you all that, share that all with you all, because sometimes somebody just needs somebody to ask, hey, how are you doing? I care about how you're feeling, type of thing. But this had me so angry and so upset. I think I just went straight in, like from video one, just went in on it. Okay, so like I was telling you all in the first video, it really pisses me off because the more I find out about these people, about this family, there's just like so much, so many things that, I've seen a lot of things, I know a lot of things or whatever, and I've been quiet about a lot of the things that I've seen and I've known until now, until I, was completely awake and realized that I was a target and that the entire family was in on it, and these people was trying to sacrifice me. They were trying to sex traffic my daughter, sell my daughter, that they had stole my inheritance. And it wasn't just one inheritance. I actually had already knew about the inheritance from my dad that was supposed to come to me, that my dad's side of the family stole. But there was inheritance that was left to me from Sarita's dad, which is Sonoris Buford. There was also monies and inheritance that has been paid for me from my real parents over the years throughout my life, and Sarita has stolen all of that. She stole the house that was left to me. She stole the property that was mine. She has stolen money from me. The other side of the family stole my inheritance and stole from me or whatever. So this is just like an ongoing issue. Also, I wanted to let it be known too. I noticed myself a long time ago, and I knew something was wrong. There was like certain different things that would just kind of peak different things in my mind that I was like, something wasn't right about it. There are like literally no pictures of me from my infancy to, up until, around the age of like, around the age of maybe 7. There are no pictures of me. And I was always suspicious about, why there were no pictures of me, and different things like that. Because most people, you take a lot of pictures of your kid when they're a baby, and, that's when they're the most cute and cuddly and they're dressed up all nice and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. People just take pictures with their kids and of their kids and all kinds of stuff. But there was like never no pictures of me. And the one picture that I was shown that was supposed to be of me, like that baby did not look like me, or whatever. But I just wanted to say that as well. Okay, you all. First of all, I'm going to begin this reading off by saying that my spirit guides specified to me today that my fake mother, Sarita Buford, or Sarita Lene Buford Heard Agee, as well as my father, Larry Ziegler, they never loved me, is what my spirit guides tell me. So my spirit guides tell me that Sarita was always jealous of me. She was always envious of me, even as a child, because I wasn't actually her. She was jealous of me, and she looked at me like I was going to like I was going to take her man, type of something. Like as a kid, y'all, as a kid. And so she was just always envious of me and always looked down on me. And my spirit guides also let me know that they are like this towards me also because they know the gifts and abilities and the talents and the skills and things that I have. And they are just like, ridiculously jealous of me. And it really kind of amazed me because I'm like, how are you jealous of somebody who has nothing and nobody? Everybody that I know who is working against me, who hate me, who are jealous and envious of me, they literally have more than what I have. I have people working against me that I have never done anything no wrong to. Even if somebody felt like, oh, you wronged me in this way or that way, it does not justify the illegal things that they are doing, to a person. or whatever. So I just wanted to specify that my spirit guides tell me that um, both my dad, Larry Bernard Ziegler, and my fake mother, you know, Sarita Lene Buford Heard Agee. That's her whole name, with all the other married names that she had, or whatever, because I just don't care no more. So I'm putting it all out here, and I'm putting them on blast because I'm tired of them running around, stunting and fronting, like they upstanding and righteous when they are not. They have lied to people about me. They are actively trying to kill me, trying to harm me and my daughter. They have tried to make me out to be crazy when I wasn't. They have drugged me. They have sold me. They have pimped me out, trafficked me. They have allowed different individuals to abuse me and harm me in all kinds of ways. And I'm not taking it no more. I'm going to let the entire freaking world watch. And if I have a way to get my message out to even foreign countries, I want the entire world watching, because this is one op. This is one staged event. This is one sacrifice that y'all will not get away with. Okay, you can believe that. The whole hood gonna know. The whole entire world is going to know just what y'all about, and just how y'all get down, and just what y'all do. Okay. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for no applause, for nobody's appreciation, nobody's approval, nothing like that. Okay? Because this is actually very embarrassing to me. It's very heartbreaking to me. And it takes a lot to have a strong mind and a strong heart to sit here and tell y'all these things. So nevertheless, I started off this reading by, asking my spirit guides about some sexual abuse and the trauma that I went through in my childhood. My spirit guides tell me that there was physical evidence that I was being sexually abused, and the doctor was paid to cover this up. So doctors had seen me torn, seen that I had been abused sexually and things, and that doctor was paid to turn a blind eye, to turn a blind eye and to cover up what was being done to me. Um, my spirit guides tell me that the woman that I believe to be my mother, y'all excuse me if I get emotional, okay? Because in the previous video, I was strong enough to tell y'all about the things that was done to me. In the previous video, I disclosed to you all that Sarita and Larry, they was paid money to sell me. Like, to sell me to this satanic beast system. And from the age of 1, I was chipped. I was put under mind control, and different things was done on me. Surgeries was done on me. The abuse started from day 1, y'all. And I knew I had been sold. I knew I had been sex trafficked, and I knew I had been pimped out. But what I'm getting ready to tell you, y'all, I literally could have thrown up in my mouth. I just don't even understand. I don't understand how somebody supposed to be your mother could do this. But my spirit guides tell me that Sarita held me down 4 individuals while I was being raped. She was there. So it wasn't like, it wasn't just, oh, I'm selling my child to get some money and letting somebody, let her go off with somebody else and they doing this to her. That's what I thought went down. My spirit guides tell me that she held me down as a kid, y'all. At least between the ages of 1 and 4, my spirit guides are telling me there was different situations that happened. And this woman that I thought was my mother, she held me Damn, she was there while I was being sexually abused, while I was being raped. And I just want to specify something real quick. Because my daddy's side of the family, these people are spreading slander, rumors, and lies about me. They are calling me a liar. And I have never lied about nothing. So I know they listening. And I know they watching. And I'm going to speak loud enough so you can hear me loud and clear. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Because I know verbatim. I have a photographic memory of everything that happened in my life that was not wiped clean. See, that memory is coming back to me slowly but surely, which is why I'm talking to y'all like this now. They running around telling people that I lied on Larry. But see, my spirit guides told me something. I was under the impression that all of you all on my daddy's side that is actually related to me knew what had been done to me, like everything that had been done to me, and knew what I had been through. And my spirit guides is telling me that y'all didn't know everything. So my cousins that's over there working against me, my siblings and things that's working against me, that I ain't never done nothing wrong to. All of y'all that's working against me, my spirit guides is telling me y'all working against me wrongfully when I haven't done anything to you. But my spirit guides also tell me that y'all don't know everything that you think you know. So I'm about to tell you. Now, for the world, to clarify for the world, these people, from Sasha Ziegler to Larry Ziegler to Justin to Nina Burks, Tiffany Johnson, Brittany Johnson, Dominique Townsend, and all the others that's working against me, y'all listen loud and clear, because I ain't never lied about nothing. First of all, use your mind. Use your own mind. I was a kid, bro. I was a kid. And I was already under full-blown mind control. And let me tell y'all something about mind control. When you are given altering drugs to alter your state of mind, you don't forget, okay? It's just put in your subconscious. So your frontal lobe of your mind, in your mind, you can't remember, but it's still in your mind. It's in your subconscious. You understand what I'm saying? I'm explaining this to y'all like this for a reason. And I'm going to give you an example. It's just like when a person say is depressed, and you go to a doctor or something and tell them you're depressed, and they give you an antidepressant or a mild sedative or something to take, and you take this pill, and this pill is supposed to make you feel better. That depression did not go away. Whatever the problem that you had that was making you depressed is still present. That pill just tricks your mind to make you believe that you ain't depressed anymore. Understand that first, y'all. Now, I'm saying this to say, y'all have told people that I have lied. And I lied when I was a child. And I did not lie. I'm going to tell you verbatim what happened. First of all, I already explained to you whether y'all knew or not. However old it was when Sarita, however old I was when Sarita got married to my sister and brother Constance and Tony Hurd daddy. He was in the military and he was stationed in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I was human trafficked, sex trafficked. I was put on a plane at 6 years old by myself. I did not come immediately back to Arkansas. I was tortured and I was in a coma. I slipped into a coma from blacking out, from being drowned at 7. And I was in a coma for a whole year. My spirit guides, in the last reading I told you, I did not come back to Arkansas until I was 9 years old. That's when I was living with Joel Wesson, who I thought to be my grandmother, which is Sarita's mother. Okay? Now, Sarita have always lied and gaslit me and made it seem like she was only gone for a year. Technically, if I left Cheyenne, Wyoming when I was 6, but I didn't make it back here till I was 9, and she didn't come here until about like a year or two after I was back here, that technically means I hadn't seen that woman for like 5 or 6 years. 2 of which I was with Joel. When that woman came back down here, her and Dwayne Wesson got in a big old knockout, drag out fight. And she made me leave Joel's house and forced me to come and stay at her house. I never forget. Y'all telling people I lied when I didn't lie. I was a kid, man. I never forget. I came home from school one day, and Sarita asked me, she said, have anybody raped you or molested you or touched you in any kind of way? And see, I know now why she was asking me. Because they was trying to see, could I remember all the trauma that I had endured after I came out the coma, after everything that had been happening to me. Because they had me under mind control. They had gave me drugs and stuff to suppress my memory. They used her to ask me, what happened to you? Did anything happen to you? Just to see if I would say anything to her. I swear on my life, that woman asked me that verbatim, her exact words. She said, had anybody touched you? Anybody raped you, molested you, anything? Just out the blue one day, y'all. And she started going down a list of names, which is going to explain what I'm getting ready to tell you. She said, did Larry do something to you? Did Tony do something to you? Did Wayne? All these people. She would just name them off. I said nothing. I stood in her face and I started bawling. I started crying. Was all I did. Because in the frontal lobe of my mind, I could not remember. But intuitively I knew. In my subconscious I knew. Because it's still in the mind. You still can feel certain things in the body. I didn't say a word. I cried. From there, all hell broke loose. And it all ended up being put on Larry. I remember going to them facilities where they got the double-plated glass that looked like the interrogation room, but it's set up for kids. And you go in there, and they got all these toys and stuff, and you can see the window, but it's people that can stand on the other side of the window and can see everything going on in the room. And it's where they put the kids, and you sitting in there with all the toys and the dolls and the stuffed animals and things, and they see how you interact with the toys and stuff, and they watch you for a while, and then they have somebody come in there. And they say, show us where you was touched at, where you was hurt at. Use the dolls to do it. From there, I remember being in the hospital and being checked. And having abrasions on my private parts. I was a child. You running around here telling people I lied. You lying on me. You're lying on me. But the fact of the can remember. One day at my grandmother's house, Sarita made me get up on my grandma's bed, pull off my clothes, and spread my legs wide open and open me up. And they both stood there looking inside of me. Put Vaseline on me. I hated Vaseline. And it wasn't until then that it triggered me why I hated Vaseline, because Vaseline was being used as a lubricant to abuse me. And I hated it. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the way it felt. And anybody that's black that have had a home perm, you use the petroleum jelly on your edges and things to make sure you don't get no chemical burn before you put the perm and things on. I used to hate getting that stuff rubbed all around my head and different things. Y'all don't know what I went through while y'all running through the hood lying on me. But maybe you do. Maybe your trifling sold out asses just don't care. Which the Most High is making that clearly evident. But I just want to rectify that. And it brings me to the next thing that is on my spirit message here. Number 2, my spirit guides tell me that Sarita had held me down several different times while I was being raped. My spirit guides tell me that she solely did this, or not necessarily solely did this, but she was present during the ages of 1 and 4 of every time that I was sexually abused by these different individuals, and held me down so these things could be done to me. My spirit guides tell me she allowed Larry Ziegler, she allowed Tony Hurd, and she allowed even her father, Sonois Buford, to sexually abuse me while she was there, while she watched, while she held me down. And she was trying to pick my brain to see could I remember anything, because they hadn't gave me them drugs. That's why she was questioning me like that. And all I did was bust out crying. My spirit guides tell me on number 3 that Sarita and Larry both worked together against me and to set me up. Ever since I was a little girl, all the way up to my adulthood, they were working against me to set me up, that they never loved me, they never cared about me, they hated me all my life from the jump. They set me up to have things done to me on purpose because they hated me. They sold me to these satanic powers that be when I was a baby. That's how much they hated me. They would have rather had money than to have me. My spirit guides tell me that Sarita and Larry both sold me for money, like I just said. They allowed me to be sex trafficked and abused. During which time I was trafficked to and abused by politicians. My spirit guides also tell me that Sarita was there when those things occurred as well. Because see, this contract been steady getting signed over and over and over again on my life. been steady getting payment for me, especially when I was a kid, for the things that was done to me. And they thought with the use of the black magic and the drug in me and to put me under mind control that I would never be able to remember. I would never wake up. That's what they thought. My spirit guides tell me that Sarita drugged me several times, and she did black magic on me. She is a witch. She is a black magic practitioner. And to think that she is an ordained minister who in a right mind. See, this how you know ain't nothing but snakes and fakes and phonies in the church. How do you allow somebody that's a satanic sellout, that is a witch, that don't even love their own supposed child, to be an ordained minister? That means whoever ordained her is just as sick as she is. She ain't no minister. That's just as fake, fraudulent, phony as I ever heard. My spirit guides tell me that my supposed parents are connected to prostitution and human trafficking rings. Prostitution and human trafficking rings. You know, I had no idea that, I was aware that there was parents that would sell out and sell their children to these satanic powers that be, to be, you know, at the little hot tub parties and to be fondled and sexually abused and different things. You know, and I was like, that's so awful, that's so cruel, that's so evil, that's so wicked. But what I did not know is that a lot of them parents, they be there while it's going on. And they tell them what to do and how to act and what to get a child and everything after it's happened. See, like I said, Sarita, my spirit guides tell me that Sarita was there when politician BC raped me. Sarita was there when politician GB raped me as well. My spirit guides also tell me that my grandmother Jewel Wesson knew that this was being done to me. My spirit guides also tell me that Jewel Wesson, while I was living with her, allowed Dwayne Wesson to rape me. My spirit guides also let me know, and I'm only going to speak on this person. I went back and forth. Because I actually have no problem with his wife. And I have no problem with his children because I went to church with them, with his children. I went to school with them. But when this individual decided to be partaking in this wickedness and working against me. See, I remember when you stood at my daddy's funeral. Don't nobody give no eulogy the way you give a eulogy. Don't nobody talk about how they used to call you Ike back in the day. Like that was something to be proud of in nobody's funeral. You stood in my daddy's funeral, prancing, speaking in your subliminal language. But how they used to call you Ike. You think I'm a fool? Huh? Ike like little boys too. Ike like men's too. Did you not know? I do. Huh? Ike beat people and had a temper and things too. Did you not know? What part of Ike? See, because you weren't talking about the musical part of Ike. No, that ain't what you was talking about in my daddy's funeral. No, that ain't what you was talking about at all. Cecil Gibson. I would have never spoke against you. Ain't never had nothing but respect for you and your family. Looked up to you. Thought y'all were good people. But I knew something wasn't quite right with you. My spirit guides tell me that Cecil Gibson raped my daddy when he was a child. My spirit guides tell me that Cecil Gibson raped my supposed uncle, Tadero Chapman, when he was a child. See, you like boy booty. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And there's plenty of others in that neck of the woods that you done had your way to, that you groomed real good, didn't you? You should have thought twice before you decided you were going to work against me. See, those of you that were real cool with Levy, yeah, I know which of you he was feeding dope to. I know which one of you stone cold powder heads and crackheads like Pissy Pee Wee that sit up in the 8th Street Missionary Baptist Church choir. Baby, you can go to church every day of the week if you want to. It's all kind of fake, phony, fraudulent goings on off up in there. Do you go to church and tell them how every time they threw a party, you literally Pissy Pee Wee, so scummy drunk that you sit there and piss on yourself on my daddy porch, high as a fucking kite? Don't play with me. I know too much. I done seen too much. And a whole lot of you that act like you Christian, act like you saved, sanctified, and delivered. You just as fake, phony, and fraudulent as you wanna be. But on the day that you decided to work against me, baby, all bets was off. You done met your match. Mr. LeMay. Yeah, I know. I know. My spirit guides also let me know too. I found this quite interesting, but deep down, intuitively, I already knew. Intuitively, I already knew a long time ago, but it seems to amaze me how Sarita has treated me like an abomination all my life. Because I came out as a lesbian when I was my daughter's age, when I was about 13 years old. Um, and she treated me like an abomination all my life, even going as far as she just always abused me. Like, this woman was so evil, she used such narcissistic tactics to belittle me and to ridicule me and to judge me and to put me down. And she physically and mentally and emotionally abused me. You understand me? And sometimes emotional abuse and psychological abuse can be more damaging than you just taking a lick. You understand me? With somebody just hauling off and knocking the shit out of you. You know, you bounce back from it. You get it over it after a while. You understand? But when you have you won't forget it, but you deal with it. See, mental abuse, psychological abuse, emotional abuse, it sticks with you. It sticks to the bones. It sticks to the heart. It sticks to the mind. And it bothers you. It torments you all through your life until you learn how to heal yourself from that. So nevertheless, this woman was so evil. They try to act like they upstanding and righteous, like I said, because they fake phony Christian. Now, I don't understand how y'all could be involved in prostitution rings and human trafficking rings. How you can sell your supposed child to be raped. How you could drug me. How you could allow all type of god awful things to happen to me. How you can hold me down in some situations when these things happen to me. Yet you protect you parade around like you a good person. Like you upstanding and righteous pillar of community. So I say all of this to say that the woman, this was how they gaslit me on my supposed mama side. See, over there, they act like, they all bougie and better. They Christian. They ain't been more Christian than how you Christian and you a sellout. How you Christian when you done sold your soul. How you Christian when you worship Lucifer? You're not Christian. You lying to yourself and then you lying to everybody else. Is what you're doing. So I remember this woman telling me she treated me like an abomination my whole life for being a lesbian. These people, it seems to amaze me because they always trying to right or wrong you. They always trying to wash you clean with the Bible when y'all been living in sin. You still living in sin every day, no matter how you fake in front and stunt, because you still working for the enemy. Look at what you doing to me. You can't use no scripture. It ain't nowhere in the Bible in scripture what you could do to me, or what you have done to me. Excuse me. Ain't nowhere in the Bible are you justified by doing so. You're not Christian anyway. If God showed up today, each and every last one of you be denied. Every last one of you would be denied. And that's a fact. But that woman treated me like an abomination for being gay, y'all. She even went so far as to tell me she would do certain little stuff. Now she would lie to me. So she would, like, if I wouldn't do what she wanted to do, or something, or be the way she wanted me to be, she'd be like, oh, well, I was gonna buy you such and such, but since you ain't doing, then I'm not. You wasn't never going to. You just used that as a gaslighting ploy, a gaslighting tactic to get over on me. See, I know that now. I didn't quite understand the abuse then. So this woman told me, y'all, although she treated me like an abomination my entire life. She even told me one time that she wasn't gonna put me in her will if as long as I'm gay. So, I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna be what you want me to be. Just to have something that you got. I ain't worried about it. See, I don't sit up and worry about things like that, wills and insurance policies, and sitting around waiting on somebody to die to collect some money and all type of stupid, man. That's why I'm appalled that these fools over here acting like this over some money and shit. Just silly. I don't think like they do. I really don't. So I said all that to say that she used that as a ploy against me. And even though she treated me like an abomination, my spirit guides tell me that she has gay tendencies herself, that she has messed with women herself. And of course I know you have, because with you being sold out to this beast system, the way you have, I know you're demonically possessed. My spirit guides clarify that you was demonically possessed, that you were in a sunken place. You over there constantly not feeling good right now, sickly, and don't quite understand why, because of all the sick mess that you've been doing to me, and y'all still at it. Told you not to get that vax. It made you worse, didn't it? You ain't never listened to me. Sarita always had a thing for switch hitting men, for gay men. And I saved you before. I saved you before when you was messing with a gay man. Or bisexual, whichever they prefer to be called. But obviously, this is part of the initiation. This is what y'all have to do as sellouts, is the women be with men that switch hitters. And he messes with men and women too. Because you still in such a situation as that. Yeah, see, I know you don't think I know. I sat on the stairs watching you. I heard everything while you and Judge was screwing on the floor. But because I thought you was my mother, because of loyalty, I told you. That man was in the gay club all hugged up with another man and things. I told you. But you done spent all your life, all my life working against me. You done spent all my life constantly working against me. You got a thing for Joes, don't you? Your husband named Joe now? Oh, see, I remember when you was sucking Dwayne Wesson's brother Joe. Yeah. You got a thing for Joes, huh? You should have thought twice before you decided to work against me. See, everything I'm saying is fact, and it can be proven. And I'm letting you know right here, right now, that's like I said in part 1. For all of you that's pocket watching me, after you, I don't know why y'all pocket watching me after you done stole what was rightfully mine anyway. But while you pocket watching me, just know I got just enough money to get a lawyer to sue the dog shit out of y'all, to pay for DNA tests and lie detector tests, and I'd be glad to do it any day, baby. You can meet me there, because I'm liable to beat you there. And we can get that DNA, Sarita, and it can be proven that you ain't no kin of mine. And you ain't no friend of mine. You done used me and abused me and put me down and hurt me my entire life. And the Grim Reaper coming to collect real soon. Real soon for what y'all have done to me. That's a fact. See, vengeance ain't mine. It's the Most High. It's that of the Most High. But I just wanted to let you know that what my spirit guys clarified for me, it's amazing how folks can treat you like an abomination while they trying to play pretend that they something that they ain't, and all while trying to put you down when really you into it. You know, it's just like the pastors. You go to their church, they always got some homosexual abomination sermon, don't they? But behind the scene, they gayer than the rainbow flag, ain't they? All up in the closet. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. But these are the messages that I wanted to share with you all today. That concludes the spirit reading that I have for you all today. Please, if you will, go and watch the other videos. There was a series of videos that I did pertaining to all of these situations in which I'm speaking with you about tonight. I just gave you all some further clarification tonight and discussed some things with you all that was not specified in the other videos that I did. Okay. The Satanic Secret Society, or the Satanic Secret Sex Society videos that I did about this fake, phony, fraudulent supposed family of mine, shocking revelations, missing mystery, me, myself, and I, the video entitled OMG, the video entitled Appalling Extra Messages, the video entitled Exposing My Supposed Family Dragging the Evil Wicked to Hell, My Whole Family Betrayed Me, the video clarification, the video further clarification, the video clarification finale, and so it's a series of videos, you all, that I've done. And so if you are seeing part 1 of this video and this part 2 of this video, and you are just, at a loss of some of everything else that I have spoken with you all about, please go back and take a look at those videos. Please like, share, and subscribe as well if you all do not mind. So I'm gonna get into some extra messages real quick. I don't want to hold y'all all too long on this second video here. Here we have, you can't trust this person. So I feel like this is talking about Sarita, because my dad is deceased. He died a while back in a series of 4 family members that all died on my dad's side of the family, all 4 months apart. They've been sacrificing people left and right, honey. They trying to get the deal. They trying to get on. They trying to get in the industry. And they've been sacrificing folks left and right. They straight up murderers over there. Real talk. And they'll do anything for clout. They'll do anything for money. And that's a fact. So this card says you can't trust this person. Like I said, I feel like this is talking about my supposed mother, which is Sarita. This woman has hurt me in more ways than one could even imagine. Like, just being real with you all, a crackhead, a fiend who know that she can't take care of and provide for her child, and out of love for that child, get that child up to allow that child to be adopted or to go to a loving family that can take care of them, and that will love them and support them, is more love than I got from this woman here and her being around. She's narcissistic. She's a witch. And she the type that, she changed her voice when white folk come around. You understand? She changed the way she act when white folk come around. Black folks see she act just as bullshit as she want to. She's with the extra all the time. She's got to have the first, middle, and last word. You understand what I'm saying? She's bully. She's controlling. She's mean and surly. All while playing pretend like she uprighteous, upstanding pillar of the community, Christian, when they ain't been more Christian than the men on the moon, because you sold your soul a long time ago. You've been working for the enemy all my life. You sold your soul, and then you sold me out too for money. That's what you all about, is money. You're money hungry and you're greedy. And you have hated me my entire life. You have worked against me my entire life. And you have stolen any and everything that you possibly could from me. You have lied on me. You have put me down. And you have purposely held me back because you was too selfish. You was too selfish to support me or to help me with fear that I might make it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The next card I have here is they stole your identity. You all clearly know how I expressed with you all that individuals on my daddy's side of the family, they stole my identity in order to steal my inheritance. My sister Sasha Ziegler has been using my identity. It's plenty of them. Sasha Ziegler is the one who is predominantly stolen and taken over my identity. She has committed crimes in my name. She got pulled over. And been prostituting and all kinds of things in my name. They got fake accounts online, faking like they talking to certain people, making them think that they meeting up with people to prostitute and different things, robbing folks and all kinds of things with my name. Okay, they using my identity, my pictures, my name, and things like that. And folks thinking they talking to me. They even been doing stuff as far as hitting up people that I knew from the past, and these folks think they talking to me, and they really talking to these decoys here. But they stole my identity, but it's other ones that's have used my identity as well. Tiffany Johnson, Nina Burks, they've all partaken using my identity for different things, but it's predominantly Sasha Ziegler. They have opened up bank accounts with my identity. They have opened up they have opened up bank accounts using my identity. They have gotten cars in my name using my identity, and they have, as well as they have committed crimes using my identity as well. So they stole my identity in order to steal my inheritance money from me. Okay. The next message I have here, it says, be yourself and change for no one else ideals of you. Okay. I am who I am. Okay. I'm not going to shape and mold myself to be what nobody else want me to be. I am a very loving, caring, giving individual. But when you cross me, you can see a whole nother side of me. Because I don't insert myself in nobody's life. I haven't ever purposely set out to hurt anyone or anything like that. I have made mistakes in my life and I have corrected those mistakes in my life. But I have never set out like you, Cowboy Babbles, to purposely hurt a person, to purposely sabotage a person, to purposely ruin a person, to purposely dog out a person for no apparent reason at all. And guess what? I'm not going to be what you want me to be. I'm not going to do what y'all do because that's what you want me to do. I'm not going to sell out to your satanic cult. I'm not going to be a part of your prostitution ring. I'm not going to be a part of your human trafficking ring. You understand me? I'm not going to gang stalk and harass and target other individuals. I'm not going to be nobody's patsy, puppet, or anything like that, or slave. So, you can love me or leave me. Period, point blank. And y'all left me a long time ago. You made it perfectly clear that you didn't love me a long time ago. The next message I have here is no new friends. Too many fake, phony, and fraudulent. They are liable to be up to something. Okay, so it's clearly lets you know I don't trust nobody in nothing at all. If I can't trust my own flesh and blood, if I can't trust my fake, phony, fraudulent family, if I can't trust nobody that I ever gave my time, mind, or body to, what in the hell make you think that I can trust a complete stranger, honey? I don't trust nobody, and I don't even worry about it having no new friends or anything like that. And it's a sad thing that it has to be like that, but when you have been through so much trauma and so much abuse, who can you trust? When your family working against you, when everybody that you've been in a relationship with and gave your all to, when the government working against you, who the hell else is there? Who can you trust? The next card I have is no good in the hood. You clearly know that all the things that I've been disclosing to y'all, that has been going on, the things that are being done to me and my daughter is straight up no good in the hood, because these bastards are low down dirty shames, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no sympathy, no empathy, no remorse, or nothing for what they doing. They are still constantly doing their black magic and their voodoo on me. They still spreading slander, rumors, and lies about me. They still trying to kill me. They still watching and harassing me illegally. They still doing all these things to me and my daughter. They no good in the hood. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, baby, like I said, the whole world watching. The whole world watching, and no matter what happened to me or my child, I guarantee you, the hood that's watching y'all, they will never trust y'all. They will never even get close to y'all. Y'all know why? Because they see what you're doing to me. They already know you into black magic and voodoo because you doing it to me. Shit, if you'll do it to your own supposed family, you would do it to anybody else that get close to you. Guess what? They know that y'all done stole my hair. They probably can't help me. They probably can't come tell me nothing, but they know. They seeing, they watching. They ain't gonna let you get close to them and they money and they benefits or anything or whatever. Why? Because y'all some crooks. Because y'all heisters and different shit like that. Y'all rob people and run off on plug and different shit like that. These folks ain't gonna trust you. Trust they back looking from a distance. People love, especially the hood. They're what they done programmed in y'all. Y'all love some entertainment. Y'all love some drama, some mess. Y'all love some shit stirring up, don't you? But they don't get it twisted. Everybody in the hood ain't dumb, honey. And you got plenty of people that sitting back listening and watching and everything. Even the people in power, baby. If they see how you treat your own flesh and blood, what the hell make you think they gonna trust you with any damn thing that they got, with any of their business? They ain't gonna do that. So while you think you getting over on me, you really got over on yourself. You done exposed the hood. You done exposed the family. You done exposed the satanic powers that be. All on yourself. All by you working against me. The next message I have is fighting, fussing, and cussing. Okay, I guarantee you that's all they do over there, especially on my daddy side of the family. Fighting, fussing, and cussing. At this point in time, they fighting, fussing, and cussing amongst each other. They fighting, fussing, and cussing because they don't like me. Because, they get irritated every time they find out I done did a video or something, honey. Every time they see that they black magic and they voodoo ain't working, honey. And then they send back worry and scared and things because these satanic powers that be who they sold out to, they be getting messages from these people and telling them to do this and do that. And if it don't work or something like that, these folk threaten to kill them and all this other kind of stuff. Now they want to say, oh, I had to do it or they was going to kill me. Now you had a choice. You had a choice when you sold out, when you sold your soul. So you can fight, fuss, and cuss all you want to. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Okay, y'all, the next set of messages that we have here, um, here we have rape. Okay, y'all clearly know what I told you all about what I've gone through in my childhood as far as sexual abuse, as far as satanic ritual abuse, as far as rape and things like that. That's the spirit message that came out with that. Um, this message here, this says dolphin. Can y'all see that? It says water energy. Okay, it says sea, fish, waves, ocean view. This message came out with this came out right after rape. Okay, so all of you all know that I'm a water sign. I am a Pisces or whatever, but this also specifies something else. You remember when I told you how I was tortured with water, and I ended up being drowned and I blacked out from drowning, and I went into a coma. Okay, and the next message basically specified that with the water card coming up, it came up because I'm a water sign, but it also came up because of the fact that this card says blackout. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's so dark. It says blackout. Okay. And so this talks about blockages, outages, blacking out in general and everything. This clearly lets you all know this clearly lets you all know that what I have specified to you came out in other messages as well. So I clearly blacked out from this rape that happened to me. Also, we have another dark energy card. This is MK Ultra Mind Control. I told you all how I was put under mind control. Beta sex kitten programming was used on me as well. Sex kitten programming was programmed into me to be like this perfect little sex slave for these elites or something. Because that's what they used me for, but then they threw me away. The next dark energy card that I have is pure evil. It says demons, devil, death, spirits, wickedness. Okay, so these people that were doing these things to me, the spirit is saying that they are very evil, that they are very wicked individuals. Okay, they are suffering from demonic possession from the people in my supposed family who partook in doing these things to me, to the people highest in power who forcibly put in place other measures for this to continuously to happen to me and to cover it up as well. The next I have under pure evil, it says the devil in disguise. This says alien, wicked, shapeshifters, demonic energy, evil, two-faced. Okay, this lets you know that we speaking of beings that ain't really human. These are soulless beings who don't have a heart. They are pure wicked. Okay, they are demonic, they are evil, and they are wicked to the likes of which that many people have no clue of. Okay, next here we have money and we have abundance that came out together. So this clearly lets you know that all of these things was done to me for the purposes of money, large sums of money for the purposes of material comfort, financial stability, security, gain, things like that. Okay, we have money here in abundance here, and my spirit guides is telling me that this is in fact why these things was done, why I was sold in the first place, so that they can have this. The next card I have is lightning strike. Okay, a lightning strike talks about a sudden attack. So the spirit is saying that there were certain situations when I was younger, when I was a child, where I was under sudden attack. The satanic powers that be, they use the lightning bolts all the time to symbolize this. Okay, but it talks about sudden, it talks about attacks, it talks about a storm, a swift change, it talks about a rainfall, a lightning strike. It speaks to many different things, but it's predominantly talking about like a swift attack, a sudden attack. Okay, and that came out with the card wickedness in high places, beast system 666. Okay, so clearly lets you know the individuals that was involved, that was predominantly in behind these things that went on. The next message that I have that goes along with rape and dolphin is It's a wicked, wicked world we live in. Okay, so this clearly lets you know that there's definitely wickedness that is lurking around every corner, whether you know it or not. Okay, this entire world is full of satanic, masonic, and demonic individuals, y'all. And the messages clearly specify that. Okay, guys, the next message that I have to clarify blackout and MK Ultra mind control, I have toxic family members. So this clearly lets me know that this supposed family of mine, they knew full well that that I was drowned, that I had blacked out, that I was in a coma. That blackout could speak also to the coma as well that I was in for a year. But these toxic family members, they've always known that I was under mind control. Like my entire life is like a show. It's like a movie, y'all. It's like the Truman Show. Like everybody are actors. They all been playing their role. They knew all along these things. And that's the reason why it hurts so much that they all working against me. And literally, I'm like, y'all have harmed me my entire life. What else do y'all want? You know, and now you doing the same thing to my daughter that you did to me when I was a child. These folks sick. That's how I know they demonically possessed. To clarify pure evil and the devil in disguise, I have human sex trafficking. I told you all that I was sex trafficked when I was a little girl, that I was sold to these satanic powers that be, that Sarita, that Larry, and other parties involved was paid to allow me to be sex trafficked and passed around amongst high profile individuals. Okay. I also have blood sacrifice here. I've told you all plenty of times that they have hired a hitman, that they've been lurking around waiting till the perfect time. My spirit guides even tell me that there are dirty cops that's involved in this and know about this as well. Everybody seemingly know what is going on, from the police officers to judges to lawyers to, you know, all type of officials, the mayor, the governor. Everybody know what is going on. They know that these people have paid for a hit to be put out on me. Sarita has, Sasha has. Those are the individuals over there on my daddy's side of the family. They have paid this hitman in full to do, you know, to do this blood sacrifice on me or whatever. But my spirit guy saying it won't work. It won't work. That don't mean that I might not get hurt or something like that or whatever, but the outcome that you are seeking, it will not be. It will not be. Next I have Black Lives Don't Matter. Black on black crime happening every day. Okay, when the black on black crime stop, when all of this that I'm talking about on tonight, we ain't talking about the white folks. I done brought a couple things up, referring to other people in power and different things like that. But we all these people that working against me, they black folks. Okay, so you're not gonna convince me that black lives matter when you got black people killing black people every day. When you got black people sacrificing their own family every day. When you got black people lying on their own people, setting up their own people, trying to get their own people in prison or killed or something every day, just so you can get away with insurance fraud, just so you can get away with stealing properties and houses and things that wasn't yours because you greedy and you selfish. Black lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter. Next message I have is the HNIC, the head nigga in charge. Okay, somebody around here, I think Sarita thinks she the head, the HNIC. She thinks she the head nigga in charge. Perhaps it's Sasha Ziegler. Perhaps it's Tiffany Johnson. It might be Nina Burks with her big bad bullet ass. That think they the HNIC, honey, the head nigga in charge. Mr. Clark, Mr. Clark. Yeah, they think they the head nigga in charge. Next message I have is set up gone wrong, baby. Y'all set up y'all plots, plans, y'all schemes, y'all set up. It went wrong, didn't it? It went wrong because you didn't expect me to pop off the way I popped off at y'all because y'all thought I was some sissy. You thought I was some punk. You thought I was weak. You thought I was sensitive. Okay, so to clarify these messages here, I have a new deck. This is called the Hidden Truth Oracle deck here. To clarify the rape dolphin and it's a wicked, wicked world we live in. I have here, I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. Sick, twisted shit. Okay. To clarify, Blackout, MK Ultra, toxic family members. We need to let each other go. Yeah, we clearly need to let each other go. I let y'all go a long time ago, baby. I loosed and released all of y'all and your evil, demonic, wicked energy right along with you a long time ago, baby. Because you ain't got to let go of me because you never had me to begin with. But I cut y'all loose. I loosed y'all and released y'all from me a long time ago. You would never be in the presence of me and my daughter ever again. You would never have a place in my life ever again. And I just want to let something be known. I forgive you. I forgive all of you for what you have done to me because that's the righteous thing to do. And don't get it twisted. I don't forgive you for you. I forgive you for me because I'm not going to be boggled down with this pain and this misery for the rest of my life. You understand me? Because y'all going to get what's coming to you. I forgive you, but I will never forget. To clarify, pure evil, the devil in disguise, and human trafficking, I have here, I hope one day you can forgive me. I don't know how the hell you sell your own supposed chair. I don't understand how you have a person chipped and put under mind control and you pimp them out and you pass them around because you involved in human sex trafficking rings, but you want somebody to forgive you, huh? Because of the simple fact that I made it through, because of the simple fact that there's still breath in my body, I forgive you. But I would never forget. And I don't forgive you for you. I forgive you for me to release the pain from me. Because you thought you were going to lie about it. The only reason why you want forgiveness now is because I know about it. To clarify money and abundance, blood sacrifice and setup gone wrong, I have you speak to me through music. I don't know. I'm a very artistic individual. You understand me? They use music symbology to try to communicate with me telepathically and different things like that or whatever. But somebody pertaining to this situation is saying that somehow I speak to them through music. To clarify, lightning strike with wickedness in half places. Black lives don't matter. Black on black crime happen every day. And the HNIC, I have I wish things could be different. Okay, and so those was the Hidden Truth Oracle clarifiers that went along with these messages here, you all. I got a few more messages that I want to share with you all, just so you all, I can give you all full clarification as to the situation that's happening, as to the things that have taken place and have gone on in my life. Because, like I said, baby, you can't even make this up. You hear me? You couldn't even make this up. I'm like, who would want to even fathom that any of these things is even possible? Who would want to even make this up? This not okay. This stuff is embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing to my child, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And the only reason why I'm putting it out like this because you publicly targeted me. So I'm going to publicly expose whoever for what y'all have done to me. Because I politely asked you to leave me alone. I politely asked you to leave me alone. Um, Oh yeah, I forgot to share these other messages, y'all. So this right here was so sick. This card right here came out on rape, and I was so upset. Okay, but it feels good. I feel like telepathically somebody came through my reading all of a sudden when I was pulling clarifiers on the rape card that came out, and this is what popped out. It feels good. So it's some sick bastard that's still reminiscing and remembering how they took advantage of me, what they done to me, talking about it feel good. Sick shit. My spirit guides say protection. I got a message of protection. So this just lets me know that my archangels, my guardian angels, my ancestors, the Most High, the Almighty Most High is watching over me, that I am protected, that I am guided. From any murder, death, harm, or destruction from the enemy, from the wicked that is working against me, that there is protection over my life, baby. So I don't, it don't matter what weapon the enemy formed against me, it shall not prosper. I'm speaking into existence right now. Some ought to be. And like I said, this protection comes from the Almighty Most High God. If you didn't know, now you know. The next message I got is schemes of teams. It's clearly several individuals, a whole bunch of different individuals who is involved in the things that has happened to me, the things that has been hidden from me, the things that they have lied to me about, that they have hid from me, that they have said about, the slander, the rumors and lies, all the fly monkeys that's running around here spreading they slander, rumors and lies about me, trying to say things about me that's really pertaining to theyself. Yeah, it's whole schemes of teams. It's a damn shame when you need a whole scheme of teams to get together to work against one person, ain't it? That don't even make logical sense. So the last message I have here is you can't trust nobody. Clearly, I cannot, and I do not trust anybody. No farther than I could throw them. I don't trust none of them. Because I can't trust them. How you going to trust somebody after going through all of this? How can you ever love somebody again after going through all of this? How can I allow anybody around my child after going through all of this? Even people that I have dealt with, my spirit guides even told me, y'all, real quick, let me tell y'all this. My spirit guides even told me that even my exes, my spirit guides told me that all of my exes were operatives and they was purposely sent in my life. My spirit guides told me that my ex did not even like me, didn't love me, was just trying to get over on me, was just trying to get, they were sent to me, they was just trying to get paid. Because that's all they care about is money. That's exactly what my spirit guide said. They didn't even like you. They hate you. I'm like, wow. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because really, per the zodiac, Capricorns and Pisces are compatible. You hate me? This means you got with me under the pretense that you did not even like me to begin with. This was a setup from the jump. My spirit guide said this about all my exes. Said that person hate me. Making themselves sick right now for constantly doing black magic on me. Look, y'all, it's so crazy. This person hate me, don't like me, ain't attracted to me, and then talked about me like a dog behind my back, y'all. But this person is still watching me to this day. This person is doing, now ask yourself what type of sense this makes. This person is still doing love spells on me, not to keep me from being with anybody else, to keep anybody else from loving me, to keep me from having sex with anybody else. Now remind you, this person been sucking and fucking some of everybody that they want to. Why the hell is you worried about what the hell I do, who I'm with, what's going on in my life? I ain't running up and down the street chasing up and behind you, watching about who you screw. You done screwed several other female family members and some of the male family members, and got pregnant. Truth be told, spirit got the other little friend, my other little friend. We were never in no serious committed relationship together at all. But this dude, a transgender girlfriend, so in competition with me, like and like literally trying to copy me, mock me to the point of being in competition with me. And I'm like, dude, you don't even understand. Me and your dude were never even in a relationship, bruh. Never in a relationship. Y'all tag team partners in here. Y'all set up other people on purpose, men's and women's, on purpose just to make money. This the type of team, toxic team that y'all was. But the whole time you was over there abusing this boy. The whole time you over there doing black magic on him. I'm talking about they got it bad doing their black magic, y'all. They even doing the black magic on each other. Even ones my ex the mess with whatever, they over there doing black magic on each other, and they doing black magic on me. They got this mess bad. All of them demonically possessed. They sick in the head. I swear for Lord, this is what they doing. This is exactly what they doing, y'all. And then my spirit got something. I wasn't never but a good friend to this person. Never judge you, put you down, hurt you, try to help you, heal you. Even with my ex, try to help you, heal you. Because we all done been through childhood trauma. And see, that's the one thing that I hate about the people that is working against me. Because see, I know my ex Bridget went through childhood trauma. I know Kevin Lipson went through childhood trauma. I know for a fact Sasha Ziegler went through childhood trauma. I know Tiffany Johnson went through childhood trauma. I know Sarita Agee went through childhood trauma. It's a trip. But this is how generational curses work. But everybody I just named, I kid you not, working against me. Every one of them. And I'm about the only person that a pure person that they will ever come in contact with to understand the childhood trauma that they went through, because I went through too. I would have never in a million years even imagined, even fathomed the thought of doing to them what they have done to me. Never. A person couldn't even came and paid me to do to them how they done did me. But this just goes to show that our mind frames ain't even on the same level. Me and these people, this how me and these people don't mix and mingle with each other like that. You understand me? But it's just appalling. It's just appalling. Yeah, my spirit guide son told me that these people told me back, Kevin, dude never liked you, dude was just using you. That's what my spirit guide told me. I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't tripping no way, because I'm like, this wasn't ever my man. I was just a good friend. You understand? My spirit guide tell me the person that I was with for 11 years, y'all. 11 years. Never wasn't even attracted to me, didn't even like me, didn't even care about me, was purposely sent in my life to sabotage and ruin me. The whole time still fooling with their ex. Now this the same ex that they told me with all kind of bitches and hoes and this, that, and the other, and come to find out you just as much as the bitch and the hoe. And besides fooling with her, you fooling with Sasha Ziegler, Tiffany Johnson, Earl, and anybody else. Folks on your job and all kind of shit, and they proud of it. They proud of it. Never loved me. That's what my spirit guys tell me. I'm like, wow. Really? Okay, y'all. So, I'm going to get into the rest of these messages. I just want to tell y'all that real quick. My spirit guides is telling me to have trust, to put my trust, my faith, and everything in the Almighty Most High God, and my spirit guides, and my ancestors, and my guardian angels, my archangels, and because my spirit guides are telling me that if I put my trust into the Most High, if I put my trust into my ancestors, my spirit angels, my guardian angels, that I will have big happy changes at some point in time throughout this mess. You know, I'm just so tired of this energy. I want it loosed and released from me. I want these people out my life forever. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to think back or look back on the past of anything or whatever. I want to heal and move on and be through with it. That's what I want. And I don't ever want any of them in my life ever again. But the Most High, I do trust in the Most High. That's all I ever had to trust in. That's why my faith is the way it is. Because I ain't never had nothing else. I ain't never had nothing else to believe in. I ain't never had nothing else to strive for or to go after. That's why my faith is the way it is. It don't matter how many times I get knocked down and I got to dust myself off and get back up. It don't matter how many times I get physically, mentally, psychologically, or sexually abused or anything. Somehow I'm able to heal and keep moving forward. You know? And then the past life message. The past life message that came up in this reading, it shouldn't even be a surprise to you. It's a mother. This is reference to my fake phony mother, Sarita. Somehow this woman here is connected also to my past life as well. My spirit guides is telling me that she mistreated me. She didn't learn her karmic lessons. Cause she is a karmic, okay? A lot of these people that's working against me are karmics, okay? They very toxic individuals. But my spirit guides is telling me that this person, she might not have been my mother. She might have been my adopted mother, or however you want to put it. In the past life, that's who she was placed as in this life, but in the past life she was somebody that I knew, and she treated me just as bad then too. My spirit guides is telling me. So she didn't learn her karmic lesson. She's still being run, ruled, and controlled by the devil. That's what my spirit guides is telling me. Okay, so we're just going to go into the rest of these messages real quick, and I'm going to wrap this up, y'all. Here we have Muriel. This says, be your own first priority. That's what I'm doing. I'm loving myself. I'm taking care of myself. You know, it don't matter who else don't love me, don't like me, don't want me, don't care about me. I'm going to love me. I'm going to take care of me regardless, like I have been doing my entire life. And considering now that I don't have to focus and give all focus my attention on other people and give all of me to other people, that's just even more love that I can give myself. Okay, so I'm making myself my first priority, as well as my child. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Just period. Okay, next I have forgive. Okay, I've gotten this card several times. Like I said, I forgive. I forgive them. And my word is my bond. I forgive them for what they have done to me, but I will never forget. You know, I will never forget, and there's no amount of apologies or sorries that they can give me, because they are still karmics, and I know they'll just be standing in front in line. They're not sorry for what they have done to me. They sorry that I found out about it, but I forgive you in spite of your wicked ways. But I don't never want to see you or hear from you ever again. I don't want you nowhere near me and my child. Because at the end of the day, even if they came to me and apologized, you still sold your soul to these satanic powers that be. So you ain't that sorry. But some of you, a lot of you, actually, you is sorry. You about the sorriest mugs that I ever seen in my life, but I forgive you. I never forget, though. The next message I have here is expectations. It says, don't seek anyone's approval. I'm not seeking anyone's approval. I don't need nobody to tell me, girl, you look good. Girl, you sound good. Girl, that's good work, girl. Keep up the good work, girl. You know, I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that at all. Because guess what? I've never had accolades like that. I've never had nobody to tell me good job, Tiffany. Or I've never had nobody to say keep up the good work, Tiffany, or you did a good job, Tiffany, or anything like that. So I done went all my life without having that. They actually have set that up on purpose. They like, for some reason, they don't want me to know, or they don't want other people to let me know that that I'm powerful, that I have gifts. Or anything like that. And they have done it on purpose. And they know I know it. They literally have done it on purpose. They would literally block people. Every time, it don't matter what I have done, and done a great job at, especially when it comes to anything artistic. A lot of times, I've been blocked. I've been able to get to a certain point, and they'll cause something to happen or go on or something where I'm blocked in some type of way, because they have purposely kept me from being a part of you know, the arts, being a part of the industry or anything like that, which I can't say that I'm too upset by, considering the fact of all the stuff that they have to go through in the industry. But I'm not seeking anybody's approval. I'm not seeking anybody's permission, okay? Because I love me. I know I'm a good person. I know I have a good heart. I know my soul is intact. I know I have given all of me. I give me all. I give all the time. And I have given a whole lot more than I have ever received. And the Most High knows that. So I don't even worry about it. But I'm not seeking the approval of the powers that be. I'm not seeking approval. I'm not running up and behind nobody with the fattest wallet, looking for them to co-sign me, to endorse me, to fund me or anything like that. Those things is wonderful. Don't get me wrong. If you actually have a legit, genuine person. like that. But how many of them are legit? How many of them are genuine? What I'm saying is I'm not chasing it. I'm not running up and behind it. Like, I don't wake up and eat and breathe and sleep money. I don't chase money like that, okay? Because as long as you a good person and you do good deeds, you don't have to worry about being without nothing. It really don't much matter. Everybody around here trying to strike it rich, trying to strike it big and things like that or whatever, but they not looking at the fact that you may have you got everything you need. You're not without anything. You understand me? No, I ain't living in the best neighborhood. I would like to move and different things like that. I had a house that was stolen from me that could have been, a very beautiful thing for my daughter and things, but people stole that from me. They didn't care nothing about what me and my child had. They didn't want us to have nothing. If it was up to them, we would be homeless on the street without anything to eat. You understand? I'm not seeking anybody's approval, because at the end of the day, me and my child, we don't want for anything. We got a roof over our head. We have food to eat. You understand? We can get from one point A to point B, and we can do what we need to do to survive from one day to the next. That's it. And appreciate that what we have, and that's it. It's just heartbreaking and it's appalling, the facts of the things that have taken place in my life and what was hidden from me and what I was lied to about and the things that was kept from me and how I was tortured and abused and then just tossed away and thrown away and neglected and purposely treated like I was a nobody. These satanic powers that be, they controlling all these people, and they purposely make them treat me like I'm a nobody, like I'm not good enough, like I was never talented enough or skilled enough or smart enough or hard working enough. And that's how it's always been. I've never been enough. But that's okay, baby. I don't need your approval. The next message I have here is Princess. It says, you can be your own knight. Yeah, I'm not waiting for no knight in shining armor to come sweep me up off my feet. You understand me? Because I'm going to continue to love me. I'm going to continue to take care of me. I'm going to continue to do what I need to do to be who I need to be for myself. You understand me? I can't do nothing but go higher. I can't do nothing but get better and better every single day to better myself, for the betterment of myself as well as my daughter. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, regardless of what you say about me, regardless of how much you dislike me, regardless to the slander, the rooms and the rumors and the lies that you tell on me. Baby, I love me. And that's all that matter. And if you thought for a moment that somehow I was born for you to like me, you the fool. Okay, the next message I have, this is from my Archangel deck. This is the Six of Ariel here. This says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart. Praise God. I claim it right now in the almighty name of God, okay? Because things do happen in mystical, magical ways or whatever. I'm not materialistic. I'm not greedy. I'm not conceited. I wouldn't let things go to my head, honey. And with anything I have, I look and seek for ways that I can give back and I can heal and help others. So I claim it right now in the almighty name of God. I'm appreciative for even this message even coming through, for everybody who tried to destroy me, who tried to tear me down, who didn't want me or my daughter to make it. It's okay, baby, because God's got it. God's got it. The next message is the Queen of Raphael. This talks about being kind, understanding, giving, psychic. This says, follow your heart, a love of home, trustworthy psychic information. Okay, so this is clarification. This is clarification that I have given you all trustworthy psychic information that has come to me. It came directly from my spirit guides, and I relayed the messages directly to you. And I double clarified, triple clarified that I was getting accurate information before I came on here and shared it with you all on today, because it is not my purpose to mislead anybody, to lie to anybody, to, put on this show for anybody. Because like I said, this is hard. This is my life. This is heartbreaking to me. This is embarrassing for me. I'm the one that have to face my daughter and look at her. My baby done broke down and cried because she said she want a family. I can't go buy her no family. You understand? I can buy just about anything that she asks me for, but I can't give her something that I don't even have. You understand me? And I'm gonna have to heal from that. I'm going to have to live with the fact that I never have a mother, that I never have a father, that I don't have no siblings, no cousins. You understand? That I won't ever be invited to the family reunions and be loved and appreciated and accepted like everybody else. And I'm gonna have to teach. I'm gonna have to heal from this because I'm gonna have to help my daughter to understand, baby. All we got is each other. I know you don't understand it right now. She don't really understand a lot of things like this right now. But I speak real to my daughter. I don't sugarcoat nothing for her. I don't lie to her. I tell her the truth because I can leave here any day, and I need her to know the truth. Because if something happened to me and she is stuck here amongst these people, the first thing they'll do is try to brainwash her, dumb her down, put her under mind control, and alter her state of mind. That's why I tell my baby I love her every day. And I tell her the truth about what we dealing with and what we going through, with the hopes that this will stick in her mind, that this will stick in her subconscious, and that she will remember that I told her the truth. That I'm not gonna pass down no generation of curses to her if I can help it. That I'm gonna do any and everything that I can to provide for her the best I can, you know. And my baby is sad because she don't have a father. My baby is sad because she don't have siblings and things. My baby used to, like, she a water sign too. My baby is a Cancer. I'm a Pisces, so she gets emotional and things too. And my baby that came to me and she done practically like begged me. She wanted me to have a baby. Her one little friend that she got had a little baby sister, and my daughter was so sad about it, so upset about it, cause she want her a sister too. And I was trying to explain to her. I'm like, baby, we can't just, mama have to be in a relationship with somebody, and it's a process before you can't just, babies just don't appear, like that or whatever. So like, this is the type of stuff that bothers her, and she get emotional about it, and she just like, I just want a family, and I have to deal with it. Not none of these people that working against me, they don't care. They don't care. My daughter ain't never spent a night with Sarita, not a night, and she 13. She don't know them people on my daddy's side. She couldn't tell you now one of their names. She couldn't tell you where they live, what they look like, nothing. None of my siblings spend time with my child, visit my child, nothing like that. We literally don't have nobody but each other, but it's okay. Cause I ain't gonna bitch and mind, whine and moan about it. It's okay. We got each other, and we both got breath in our body, and we both still living, and we both ain't got don't want for nothing. So it is what it is. You know, life don't come with no guarantees of happiness. Life don't come with no guarantees of being fulfilled and having everything that you want. That ain't what life is about. Um. Next, I have the seven of Ariel. Okay, it says you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. And so this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm sharing this information with you all as this information comes in to me, because I really don't like having to go back over these things, having to relive these things and different things. But as new information come to me, I share with you all. You understand? Because I'm not like a dwelling person. I don't like dwelling on things. And, it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? But every time I do one of these videos or something, I'm like, okay, I done got it all out. I done let the world know, what's happening to us, what's going on, this is a lot. This is overwhelming. I'm supposed to heal, and I'm gonna get over this, and I'm gonna get back to my goals and to my life purpose and things, and I'm gonna move on. And then some time will go by, and a whole nother flood of some more information to come in. And I'm like, my God, it's too much, and I'm tired. I'm really tired of this negative energy. Next, I have the Six of Gabriel. It says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, and promotions. Okay, so praise God for that as well. Like I said, that's just spirit saying congratulations on, the messages that I have expressed with you all. in releasing it, because really and truly releasing this, talking about these things is really therapeutic. It's nothing, it's no different than say going to spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to speak to some psychiatrist that write all your business down on a legal pad piece of paper and offer you a prescription or something at the end of the session or something. So in a way, even though it's heartbreaking and it's hurtful and things like that, it seems like it's almost kind of therapeutic in a way, and it helps to heal and to just release it, get it out, look at what is happening, what is going on, what has been hidden from you, and figure out how to move on. And so that's what I'm doing, okay? This right here is a very beautiful card. This is called Purity, y'all. This here is called Purity. It's got a pretty little black girl on here with this unicorn. If y'all can see that. It says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it will find the answers to your questions. Okay, so this is basically what I have done. Anytime, I get these downloads, or I'm doing a reading, or I'm working on something and something else comes to me, I have to verify and clarify with my spirit guides. Like, I don't rush out here to talk about, certain things with y'all, just rushing out here on a limb and just kind of being all over the place with things. I like things in an orderly fashion. I like things structured and things like that, or whatever. So, I go in, I listen to my mind, I listen to my heart, I listen to the Most High. I am led by Spirit. And so, I just go forth and do what I need to do. That Spirit is leading me to do, is guiding me to do. The next card here is Tree Wisdom. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. This is Tree Wisdom. Okay, and this says the tree Dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so it's like this lady, in the woods here, or next to this tree, and she's playing like this little flute or little harp type of thingy or whatever. Oh, it's a flute actually. Okay, and so this tree wisdom or whatever, this basically talks about wisdom and insights and psychic downloads and the information that is coming into me, and how I can process it and how I can relay, this information to you all. Okay, to explain this to you all, because it really takes a lot of effort to come before you and express such heartening things to you all, without completely losing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people. I've withstood a lot of things, okay? But I also know that there's a lot of people in this world who is going through, who have suffered many things, who are still suffering many things or whatever. And not everybody has a strong mind. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody can tolerate or can deal with a lot of pressure like this, and finding out information like this, and just enduring, over and over again, seem like non-stop, like your entire life. It's a lot of people who gave up on their life a long time ago because of what they was dealing with and what they were going through. Y'all, this card right here, can y'all see that? This card right here is called Stargazing. It says, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Okay, so I mean, like, Spirit is constantly telling me. I mean, Spirit been clarifying this whole time. The information that I'm getting is accurate, is correct. Okay, from stargazing, this is letting me know that wisdom is coming in, that intuition is being enhanced, and different things like that. With tree wisdom, the sound of this flute from this fairy is bringing in more clarity and clarification, and bringing me the answers and the insights to my situation and the things that I need or whatever. So I just thank the Most High. I thank the Most High, excuse me, for enhancing my talent, skills, and abilities, for enabling me the ability to make myself available to receive these messages and know how to handle it and know how to move forward with it. Okay. The next message I have is flourish. Okay. This says the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So that's what I did with you all tonight. I shed, my light on situations that I needed to clarify, and as well as new information that I needed to share or wanted to share with you all. Um, and so that card right there is a very beautiful card because it just talks about shedding light on unclear areas of life in general, and your situation or what you're dealing with or others around you and different things like that. Okay. We almost done, y'all. I know these readings are long. It always be kind of long every time I have these long messages for you all, but hopefully through these messages, this will help and heal somebody. Somebody somewhere is dealing with these type of things, is going through this, and it's going to help them begin the process of healing, just to know, you know what, somebody else is dealing with this, and they making it through it. I can make it through it too. So to one person, they may not understand. To one person, they might not care. To somebody else, it can heal them and help them in a way, that, maybe somebody else couldn't imagine. Okay. So this is number 30 here. This is the spirit of the East. It says the spirit of the East is connected to the element of air and initiates you to the energy of clarity, truth, new beginnings, and the realm of ideas. When this archetype comes into your life, it is an innovation to lead with the mind instead of emotion, applying logic and rationale to your current situation. This is a moment for integrity and an unbiased opinion. This card also may come to a reading when your situation requires reflection and awareness. What can you learn from this situation? How have your emotions affected the perspective? Excuse me. And are there any are okay, basically that's pretty much it, guys. It just go into some other thing. It just says honor the spirit of the East. Okay. Um, it talks about being honest and truthful is the best way, which is I have clearly been with you all or whatever. But in this spirit is saying that this helps to heal, to help to resolve your situation. Okay. Okay. So next, the next message is number 23. This is called the River Woman. Okay. Now the River Woman is in touch with a shifting or with shifting currents of her soul. She embraces life as it comes, the gentle flow, the dammed up blockages and the rapids. How can she stay calm amongst such change? She knows every situation, no matter how challenging it may be, is in favor of her highest good. And see, I totally feel that with this situation. Although this situation is heartbreaking, is it's a lot to process. It seems very unbelievable and radical even for me. I'm like, my God, you don't even see this on the movies. Like, it's crazy. But a lot of people, you dig into your family secrets and family histories, and even with things of the world, and individuals that you think you will be quite surprised as well to what type of secrets that is around your family and elders and other people that they are linked to and involved with. Okay. So this card also speaks to, or is saying that every fear is an opportunity to or for her to rise. Every obstacle is a chance for her to grow, and every blessing is cause for celebration. She can flow through life like the wisdom of the earth's ancient rivers, dancing and sparkling, secure in the knowledge she will find calm waters again. Okay, so this is beautiful, especially considering the fact that I'm a water sign. You know, you have this beautiful brown skinned lady. She's down here by the river. um and she's just kind of going along with the current. That's kind of, going along with the currents of her own soul. Okay, and just embracing life as it comes. This flow, releasing these blockages. Okay, and any other things that come my way, keeping calm in a time of change, like the things that are happening in my life. So that card is a very beautiful card, as well as very telling and informative. Okay, so number 11 here, this says forest tears. Okay, and this is like, clearly when this information comes into me before I come on with you all, a lot of times, just to be honest with you, I break down. I'm angry. Um I just bothered by the situation and what is taking place and what is going on and what I'm finding out. And it's really appalling that the people closest to me, the people who have been in my life, have been so deceptive and such con artists and things. But that is unbelievable. But this, the forest tears talks about, it says, even trees cry when they're hurt. And you, sacred one, must also allow yourself to mourn what you have lost. And clearly, what I have lost is the sense of family or loved ones. Although these people, I was always distant from these people, or these people were really always distant from me. Um, I never had them, but I never quite understood, you know, why I was the oddball out, why I had no friends, why nobody was nice to me, why nobody was ever kind, why, any of those things or whatever. But, with this clarification of everything that's going on, I understand a little better, although it's still horrific to be treated this way. But I have to mourn this loss, and I have to loose and release these individuals and walk away from this, let it go. Okay, so this card says, when a tree is hurt, it seeps forest tears, or what you might know as tree resin. This resin covers the wounds and the heart and hardens, allowing the tree the time to the time and the protections it needs to heal. Excuse me, guys. These satanic powers that be, they attack my throat chakras. They're trying to keep me from speaking. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. Um, when a tree is hurt, it seeps forest tears, or what you might know as tree resin. The resin covers the wounds and hardens, allowing the tree the time and protections it needs to heal. The tree's inheritance intelligence knows how much resin it needs to feel safe and whole again. Okay? And this card is just a reminder that although we all grieve and heal in different ways, we must grieve before that healing process can truly begin. Okay, so this clearly talks about, the tears that I have shed from this loss, from finding out about this information. That has been very heartbreaking for me. Like, it's really hard to find out that the people that were supposed to be your mother and father hated you, did not love you, and have sought out to completely, utterly destroy you your entire life. You know, people might make light of this or may think it's funny or a joke or, some type of optical illusion. But, how would you feel if you found out that your parents hated you and didn't love you and that they sold you to be abused, to be sex trafficked and passed around? How would you feel? Okay. So, last but not least, I have number two here, which is accept your gifts. Okay. It says your unique gifts are what makes you who you are, and they are the most natural path to finding your purpose. For some, gifts may come in the form of a green thumb or an ability to heal animals. For others, their gifts might be compassion, strong intuition, and a naturally open heart. All of those things, I possess. Okay. So this says gifts are varied as the billions of people who live on this earth, and no two and excuse me, it says, and no two gifts are exactly the same, which basically means that we all have different gifts. And although some of us may seem or appear to have similar gifts, we are all different in our own way, all creative in our own way. This world is huge and it's big enough for a lot of people to be great, to be awesome, and, to flourish and to make it, however they wish to, and that is everybody's right, you know, to do so. Okay. So it says gifts are as varied as billions of people who live on this earth, and no two gifts are exactly the same. It is common to receive this card when you are doubting yourself or your natural talents. A part of us always knows what we're good at. We receive little moments of clarity when doing something that sparks curiosity, joy, familiarity, and excitement. Accepting your natural gifts is like the sun rising on a new day. It brings light and clarity after a period of darkness or a sense of feeling lost. Using your gift will feel natural, as though you can't imagine how life would be without it. Doubting your gifts drains your power. If you are feeling unmotivated, lacking in energy, or confused, it is likely because you must learn to trust yourself again. Believe in your ability to know what feels right in your soul. Accept your gifts, they will bring light to the path of confidence, joy, and fulfillment. So I totally embrace my gift. It took quite a while. It took some time, you guys, because when you are spiritually, mentally, and emotionally abused, and you are lied to by individuals, and individuals who are living in sin themselves, individuals who are living double lives, and you are told that, oh, um, that oh, it's evil or it's wicked of you or it's the devil's devices for you to be able to read cards, for you to be, be intuitive or empathic or psychic or anything like that or whatever. So, a lot of this was beat out of me growing up. So a lot of gifts, I've had many gifts since I was a kid that basically had to be suppressed because a lot of my feelings, emotions, and the things that I was dealing with in my day-to-day life is what took over my time, and my gifts were suppressed on purpose, which was another reason that I was drugged. But I totally embraced my gifts. I always knew that I had these gifts. Is the only thing in my life that I have ever done where I feel joy, and that is writing, and that is tapping into other. I have several different abilities. several different talents and different things like that or whatever. But it's like really nothing that I have ever said in life, oh my God, I want to do that. I like that, for the exception of writing and what I'm doing now. Okay. Because, I know that I am here to heal and to help people to the best of my ability. I know that that's what I'm supposed to do. I know that that's what I want to do, and I know it's the only thing ever in my life where I have actually felt complete joy. And what a lot of people don't understand, y'all, I don't know love. I've never had love a day before in my life. Like, I know what it is to give love to somebody else, but I've never had that love given to me. I know what it is to give to others, but I haven't really experienced, the giving unto me type of thing or whatever. So, I just learned to move forward. I learned to embrace my gifts, which I'm doing here with you all. And so, yeah. I've opened my heart and my mind to that. I have come to the realization that I have been lied to my entire life by people that I looked up to, that I trusted, that I thought were telling me the truth, that I thought had my best interest at heart, and come to find out they didn't, because, they're living a lie. They're living in sin. They're worshiping false gods. They are a part of things that are satanic, Masonic, and demonic. So surely what they told me and how they try to put on us how we should be and what we should be and what we should do, clearly it's not okay, and clearly it's not right when they are not even living right themselves. You understand? So it took a long time for me to come up out of that. But it is what it is, guys. This has been a long video. Remember, if you did not see part one, please go back and see part one. It's the only way that you're going to be able to understand part two. I put a lot of information in part one. These powers that be, they started messing. They disconnected my connection soon as I got to talking about Sarita and the incest stuff or whatever, and it took it a while to come back up. But I was just relentless. I'm like, these messages are getting out if I have to stay up all night to do this, and I will record from a different device if I have to. So y'all make sure y'all see part one as well, please. I thank each and every last one of you for listening, for watching. If you will, please like, share, and subscribe. And if any of you have any missing mystery ideas, any murder mystery ideas, or any hot topics that you would like for me to discuss here on my channel, I would be more than glad to. You can contact me through the comment section, or you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com. Okay? If anybody would like to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. It would be greatly appreciated. I thank you with every fiber of my being. You can do so through Cash App, which is $Tiff Diamond 36. And as I tell you all, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Lately, I've been stressing to you all that this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is evil that is lurking around every corner. You never can be too careful. You need to watch your surroundings. You need to watch the company you keep. And most of all, watch those in which you trust with your children. I had to learn the hard way. People that I thought that I could trust around my child that ended up betraying me and my child as well. So I don't want you all to make those mistakes. I have already made those mistakes, and from those mistakes I can come on here, share that with you, and try to keep you from making those mistakes. Y'all stay vigilant, stay awake, stay aware, but most of all, stay prepared. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Until the next time. Namaste.